Are we live? So the latest then from Edgbaston Test match is India on
India,
37 for 1, a lead of 169 runs.
yeah, they further strengthened their position in the match.
Yes.
Simple as that.
They're-
Third day, still
they're
a session
rocking.
to go. 2 more days left in the game. India should win this test match unless some disaster happens.
No, first you need to get minimum 200 more runs
Minimum 200, yeah. From here,
from here.
369, you say.
Minimum.
Yeah.
To be. So 200 runs from here, which is also not easy.
Is it?
Last time you were struggling. The partnership happened between Pant and Jadeja. What if that partnership doesn't happen? Then what do you do?
Then we have Jack Leach.
Jack Leach got that one over.
But he got a vicious turn
First ball.
in his very first delivery.
True.
Very first ball, and Jadeja would be mighty pleased with that turn.
But Jadeja didn't have to do anything with the ball first innings. All the damage was done by the fast bowler.
So Shubman Gill is the only batsman who's not going to take part in this test match anymore in terms of batting.
Bowling also very good.
But fielding, he can take a few
Fielding,
catches.
yes.
In fact, he got a very good. I think he was the one who got Zach Crawley. I think he was the one who caught him. Anyways, so target should be 370 plus. Yes, that's what Nikhil is also saying, that minimum to be safe. You can actually win the match even after scoring 150. 150 your score and then 132 run lead would mean somewhere around 270-80. You can win, but to be safe, to be absolutely sure, even though you can't be absolutely sure against this England team, especially.
I don't think you will be happy with that.
The problem.
This English team has been chasing, yeah. They had a collapse this time. What if Joe Root fires? What if Ben Stokes plays a bit more responsibility? Attacking cricket, all right, but a bit more responsibility. And Bairstow, we've seen in the New Zealand series, there have been test matches where he's fired both innings. If all of that happens, then I'm not.
So you are saying 369 is a safe
350
score.
plus. No.
Is a safe score.
No, minimum, I'm guessing.
No, I think if
Safe.
if you give them a target of 350, I would say that India favourites.
Yes, I agree. But very close to.
Yes, but anything can happen.
400 plus, slightly better.
Shubman Gill.
Shubman Gill, yeah, but again, 2 innings, how would you judge it? You are investing in him for the future. So.
And especially in middle order maybe.
And don't know how Rahul Dravid views him. It will all depend on him. And I think Rahul Dravid's a big fan of
Shubman
the
Gill.
way Shubman is, yeah.
Whatever, whether Shubman Gill scores or not, he has a huge fan following. Even I am a huge fan of Shubman Gill. Because when he bats, he looks very good.
Yeah.
But then majority of the times, because there are people, waiting in the wings. Mayank Agarwal would be saying, then you have KL Rahul, you have Mayank Agarwal. Although Mayank Agarwal may have fallen down that pecking order, but then Rohit, and when KL and Rohit are back, then Shubman may have to bat at number 3. If
But again,
Pujara,
if Vihari
doesn't. So for Pujara, this is a very, very important inning.
Yes.
For Pujara, it will be a very, very important. His career might depend on this particular knock.
Yes.
How he does here.
And I think they're playing well. The two of them, that is Vihari and Pujara, they've
Yes.
blunted that bowling now. Remember why this could really be crucial what they're doing right now. As we know, after 30 overs, it becomes very tough for the bowlers to get any purchase with the ball. Conditions ease out. If they can do this, even if they don't get big total, but if they bat out 100, 150 deliveries, the two of them, I think that will do a world of good for the batsmen coming up, who you expect to get some runs. Virat Kohli,
Yeah.
one of them.
And these are good batting conditions. These are good batting conditions. The English bowlers would be a bit jaded also. Not just for the fact that they bowled, long spells
Yeah.
against in the first innings, but also what happened to them. If you've been doing well, that's one thing. But they bowled long spells without too much of success, especially that stage of the game when Rishabh Pant and Jadeja were batting.
Yeah.
So at times it does affect your see uh, physically you might feel a little jaded, but
Yeah.
then at times you also feel mentally jaded. So that can happen to the English bowler. So it's a golden opportunity, not just for India to win this test match and win the series, but also for somebody like Pujara, who may for whom it could be one last opportunity. And then also for Virat Kohli, these are good batting conditions. They can both capitalize on that.
Mahesh is saying Shubman is a Zach Crawley.
No, yaar, no. Shubman is better than Zach Crawley.
Agreed. I think what he's trying to say is like there's a lot of hope from them, for Zach Crawley in England, and same with Shubman.
Even though Zach Crawley, I don't find him, he is good on the eye. To be
That's
very,
what I'm saying.
He's
That's
not
what I'm
bad.
saying. Even Shubman is good
Yeah.
on the eye, and that's why they say
Yes,
potential.
exactly.
That kind of a comeback. But Shubman's played more meaningful innings for India
Yes.
than
Match winning, no?
Zach Crawley has for.
He was part of that incredible run chase in Brisbane.
Yes.
That last test match. And he will get opportunities. He is young, he is talented. At times, we invest in potential. See, a lot of people have been criticizing why is Indian team management and selectors persisting with Rishabh Pant in.
There's some people also saying that why not look at Priyank Panchal and everyone who's getting runs in domestic
It's
cricket.
unfortunate. See, Abhimanyu Ishwaran, you would remember.
yes.
Abhinav Ishwaran, you would remember the
Our
same
friend
tour.
Chandresh is pointing out.
Chandresh is there?
No, he pointed out
Okay.
that no chance to Abhimanyu Ishwaran.
But Abhimanyu-
Priyank Panchal.
No, see, selectors did their job. To be very honest, selectors picked Abhimanyu Ishwaran on this tour. On this tour, as in, now this is a rescheduled test match. But
Initially, yeah.
initially, you would remember the 4 tests that happened. Abhimanyu Ishwaran was part of that squad. He was there in England also. And suddenly, I think who got injured? Somebody got injured. Now so many players get injured. So they wanted an opener. So they they made an SOS to the selectors that please send either Prithvi Shaw or Devdutt Padikkal. Remember? Devdutt Padikkal. So initially selectors refused. They said, why? You have Abhimanyu Ishwaran there as your backup opener. But the team management refused. So that must have hit his confidence also. He may not have liked that. And then comes.
Same thing happened to Priyank Panchal went to South Africa.
Yes. Then. Okay. See, still, I think in South Africa,
There was no chance.
exactly. Was there an option to play Priyank Panchal?
No, Virat got injured, so he wouldn't have batted there.
So that's what. Rohit also, I think, must have. Even if you don't remember, you can
No,
say.
Rohit didn't go.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So was there an opportunity
and,
for Shubman? Was Shubman there?
No, I think Mayank came. Yeah.
Yeah. So and Priyank Panchal, maybe time is running out for him. Why? Because I think he must be 32.
Yes.
He is already 32, and also what goes in favor of Priyank Panchal is that he's a left-hander, but still he's not getting any chances. But fine, it's a decision that has to be taken by those who are paid for that job. We are here for the opinions,
We are also paid.
but our decisions and opinions may not.
He's saying, Jay Thakkar saying, have you heard Sehwag's comment on Virat in commentary?
Yeah.
No, we will. What word did he use? In
No, commentary, no. Is he commentating?
Yeah, Hindi, na?
Is
We're
he?
listening to English, yeah.
Oh, I just saw his tweet.
Well, Hindi is commentating. No, we didn't know. If you're talking about the tweet, yes, but
Tweet, yes.
we haven't seen.
Please enlighten us. Okay, good practice. Yeah, there's a practice match also.
So Kushal Kharana is saying an interesting thing. He says India defends while batting, then you say peak test cricket. But when England defends while batting, people say, boo, where is Bazball? But that is all. I'm saying when India is defending while playing, you are saying, wow, peak Test cricket.
Okay, while defending, yes.
When
yes.
England defends, you're booing them and saying where is Bazball. The point is that this is their own creation. This is England's own creation or their media's own creation by saying that we will play this type of cricket, Bazball. By the way, not only media, in fact, Brendan McCullum has spoken about it. Ben Stokes have spoken about it. That we'll play this type of cricket, this kind of attacking cricket. So a lot of people have spoken about it. So it's got nothing to do with people not liking or whatever. By the way, on that whole subject of Bazball, you also realize that not everyone can play like that in the English team. There are a few batsmen that can play like that. So I don't understand what is so unique about Bazball. Other than the fact that 2-3 guys will play attacking cricket. But that the India also does.
Not everybody can play that kind of game, and also not everybody can play with the kind of approach that Joe Root has, the kind of approach that Cheteshwar Pujara has.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I mean, it's also too much has been made about Bazball by speaking about it, and that primarily is on the back of Ben Stokes and Bairstow batting aggressively. I mean, today we had coined this term as jam ball, as we said, with Pant playing aggressively.
I don't even know what is the meaning of this Bazball. No,
yeah, somebody asked.
I know.
No, what they're saying is that because new coaches come, he has said we'll play attacking cricket, so it's made. And then they had the series against New Zealand where they're playing counter-attacking cricket and they won the series, so it just became a phase. But all again, as I said about that Bazball thing as well, that Test cricket has been around for 150 odd years. In that much time, it's not that innovation wasn't tried. It's not that aggressive batsman. There is a reason why it's played in a certain way.
Yes.
So suddenly to change that whole thing is not possible. Even England will have to play defensive cricket in certain stages.
Exactly. Somebody like Zach Crawley and Alex Lees, can you ask them to play like this? They can't, because they just can't play like this. Will you ask Joe Root? Okay, Joe Root the other day.
No, we've got it.
Joe Root the other day did play that against New Zealand, that reverse scoop, and it became headline that you attributed that shot to Bazball. Bazball. So that's not. I don't think. Firstly, it is a creation of media, English media, which usually happens. Anything that happens in England against England or by English players, it becomes a huge subject of
discussion.
But
the biggest contribution is their media, and when I was talking about the media, not just the print and the television, even the broadcasters.
Yes. The people.
They also make it a big deal.
Who are former cricketers also.
They make it a big deal.
I agree. So, because what Johnny Bairstow, what he's done is exceptional, no doubt, hats off to him. But what Johnny Bairstow has done today, what he's done against England in the last 3-4 innings, Virender Sehwag has also done it. Adam Gilchrist used to do it. Viv Richards also has done it. So many people have done
Matthew
it.
Matthew Hayden
would do. Anybody, in Australia, anybody or everybody could do
Ricky
that.
Ponting could just change gears
except for maybe Langer, who was, that
Catich,
gritty.
Langer.
Yeah.
They were the gritty ones.
So, just that because it has happened with the
Damien
English
Martin
team,
could play aggressively.
just because it is, so let's not jump the gun. There will be failures also. It's not that they've adopted this approach, then they'll win everything under the sun. It's not going to
Right now, they've only won that one series. India is in a strong position. They lose this, then we'll see what they talk about it. But again, this match is not done as yet. It's evenly poised. Subek Singh, India have their noses ahead, but still, anywhere this test could go. Subek Singh is saying, Jasprit has shown exceptional patience as captain in this match. And Rahul and Nikhil, you are taking this channel to the heights as well. Thank you so much.
Firstly, I thought he was saying that he's shown exceptional patience, Bumrah, and you two are talking about. My eyesight is a little.
Taking.
Yes, thank you very much, yaar.
Subek. But yeah, Jasprit has been very good in that one-off test match. Though I still suspect once Rohit is fit, he will come back. By the way, on the subject of Rohit Sharma, lots of questions about it. We had confirmed to you in a pre-show only today that he's tested negative. But somebody said that can he be part of this team? And a lot of people said he'll come in as concussion substitute and all that. I don't think he's going to be there with the test team. He will be now directly be with the T20 team. So he's going to be with them. Whether he plays the warm-up match, next warm-up match, I'm not sure.
No, I think he's going to stay here in Birmingham only because the first T20 international, correct me if I'm wrong, I think is in Birmingham.
Birmingham, yeah.
So that's it.
No, he may. I don't know whether he wants to just play one game before that. No, not possible.
Now, how is that possible? I think today is the last warm up game, no? Or do we have another?
I don't know. Maybe we have.
But
another-
he'll
no,
join.
could be
He
last.
will have some
Yeah.
practice session. Not that he's going to just step onto the field without any practice, which he's already started, by the way. I believe
Yeah,
he's
he
already.
was doing net practice today.
Yes, yes.
That video is coming up shortly from Birmingham. We've got an exclusive report on Rohit Sharma. So subscribe to Sports Today if you haven't already. Then you know the notification will come when we have that video up there.
Okay. Yeah, hockey also. You know.
Yes, Karthik Banta, we are tracking the hockey, India's game against England. We will go live with that result. Our good friend Siddharth is keeping a track on that game. So we'll have live update. When we came, the first quarter had just ended. It was 0-0. But now it's become 1-1. So I didn't see that.
What Virat needs to do to play a decent knock at least.
Just play himself the
Yeah.
way he is.
We are. Sehwag called. Okay.
Jay Thakkar is saying Sehwag called Kohli Chamiyad when he was dancing. It's also trending on Twitter. Jay, I don't know. So unless I see or hear, we cannot comment on that. Unless we know that that has been said or spoken about, and if it's trending, and we don't even know in what context it may have been said. Whether it was a joke, I don't know. What is this?
Kushal Khurana is saying, Nikhil sir, thank you very much for your comments. Would recommend all sports family members to please do watch. Okay, made sure with Are you watch here? I thought he's saying I'll recommend people to watch this.
No, he's saying about Bazball, what they did. It must
Atherton
be a
and-
previous. No, what was that? Just go down. What was?
Which
No,
one?
no,
Kushal
that one.
Khurana. Yeah.
Sky Sports mid show with Atherton and Nasir for a bias free talk on Bazball. Okay.
Yeah.
They are actually sometimes bias free. I agree. They can be critical also of their team.
Thank you.
But they interviewed. I remember at the end of the New Zealand Test series, they interviewed McCullum and spoke to him about this new approach. And all.
Atherton though I like. I like Atherton. I find him very
Very good.
soothing to the ears. And
His observations
yes.
also fantastic
Yes.
about the game.
Okay. नहीं आते जी. Yes.
Yes,
You
Manish,
are
you are
right.
right. That video will be made. It will come very soon on Rohit Sharma.
Siraj just made my prediction marginally wrong. That is Amit Khajuria.
Khajuria. Remember, I said initially India
Made
will
three
score
men.
this and then they will.
You know, I think at one stage India could have actually dismissed them for less than how many did they score? 284.
184. So I was looking at.
No, 284 they
No,
scored. England.
England, yes.
Yeah.
No, so what were we calculating? 270 we were saying. 270 we thought at one point that they will get.
At one stage, I thought the problem with the Indian bowlers was that Bumrah and Shami were exceptional. And the other problem was that both of them couldn't bowl in tandem. Why? Because one had to bowl from one end.
Yeah.
So they had to rotate between Bumrah and Shami, and from the other end they had to rotate between Siraj and Shardul. So I think that was one issue. Otherwise, because they couldn't bowl long spells, both of them in tandem, because what that would have meant was that at some stage you would have had Siraj and Shardul bowling in tandem from both the ends. So
Yeah.
that could have been. Otherwise, I thought that Shardul was leaking quite a lot of runs.
Today, yes. G's OP saying 200 enough for now. No. 200, okay. If they score 200, which means 330, I would still, I mean, Conventional logic says, yeah, it's good enough. But I'd be a bit wary. I would want India to get more than that. So, Ayan Sharma is saying, did you see the crash in F1? Yes, it's crazy. It's the that halo that they've got now, that thing that they came 2-3 seasons ago for the driver protection.
Okay.
That kind of saved his life. Crucial crash in the F1. They stopped the race, red flag. Now it's restarted.
Okay.
Now
Achha, that is why you were shouting. Red flag is on and on.
Yes, that was dangerous. What is Siddharth Singh Parmar saying? He watches every episode and he enjoys Sports Today platform because of his genuine and logical clarity. Thank you so much, yeah.
Thank you, Siddharth.
Siddharth, that's what our aim is. And by the way, can I be very honest? I'd like to give credit to everyone who joins us, because sometimes whatever we discuss, you guys add value to it with your comments.
True.
And help us. Sometimes our discussion is steering in one area, then you guys help us come back to a different side. So it helps. And your comments also help us understand that what view we have and what is yours, and sometimes, they are contrasting views. So it's good to know. KL Rahul pe, what is the update? 2 months he is out.
He said KL Rahul per or PR?
Per kya update? Yeah.
I thought.
My eyes are better, yeah.
Definitely.
So he is out for 2 months, which means he'll only be available around September. And I think we'll do another discussion on that, whether it will be sensible then, if he's available in September, to think about him for the T20 World Cup.
So then should he be the first choice opener or the second choice opener?
That's what I'm saying. Let's discuss it when he comes, and by that time we'll also know what are the other guys up to, na?
Sankalp, Russia, Russia? Huh?
Russia.
Thank you for your love.
Thank you for your love.
This is where I am, yaar. In fact, I can also ask you the same. Please come on Sports Today. No?
Yes.
And ask others also to come in. Yes. He was not right, but... Oh, sorry, he was right, but... We've discussed. Anyways.
Suman Nandi is saying it's turning. Yes, it is. It is turning. No, we know. This is old news.
What?
He's telling you KL Rahul news.
In Germany? He's in Germany, yeah.
Yeah, we know that.
With his
Match is starting.
soon to be extended family.
Yes.
Anyway, sorry. You carry on. Hopefully.
What was I going to say?
Match is about to
Match is about to start. And has a wicket fallen?
Huh?
No.
How can Virat is not even... He's not even come out to bat.
No, people are saying out.
Nah. Nobody's there. Chalo, match is about to resume.
We'll see
this
you
is
at
the
the end
last
of the day.
session. And
all I want is these two to blunt the bowling, bat for long, tire the English bowlers out, so that then Virat and everyone else who comes gets you a lot of runs. 400 plus target is what I would like. Nothing more, nothing less.
right. I want the match to be exciting. Hopefully India will win. Now, this is what happens. Virat hasn't even come out to bat and everybody is now loading. Incoming and loading. Enjoy the match. It's such a good match. Not a lot of people actually gave India a chance in this test match. Obviously because of their preparation. Then just a few days before the test match was to start, Rohit got injured. Bumrah was made the captain. England, of course, that Bazball, hue and cry about on Bazball. So the situation that India are in at the moment, I think sorry, India, they're in a very good situation. I didn't understand though. Subeg,
He couldn't read your comment. I think
no,
initially
no,
when you said na about, I was reading.
no. He said the way Rahul reacted,
Yeah, yeah.
not criticizing. I truly love. Okay.
You reacted to saying, "Oh, I
Oh,
thought he's
acha.
saying that."
So basically, we have to be very careful, Subeg, while reading these comments.
Yes.
All sorts of comments come here. So, chalo, bhai, Ricky Patel. See you later. Post, not match. In fact, we'll see you at stumps. Hopefully, India in an even better position. Bye.
This
We've
crucial
taken
session
this
coming up.
Chalo, bye bye.
Bye bye.